In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why it feels impossible to scale your business when you're using word of mouth or cold outreach or cold approaches with your business when it comes to landscaping. I'm going to show you guys exactly 3 systems that you guys are currently using that are broken systems. I'm going to show you exactly what is broken in each of these systems, and then I'm going to show you the ideal process that would completely free up all your time so you could literally scale to the moon predictably. And it's very simple too. I'm going to dive into it right now. First, we want to look at this word of mouth system. Word of mouth is great when you're starting business, like no one can deny it. Getting your first couple of clients just off referrals because you have a quality service, etc. It feels great, but it's not how you're going to get to the top if you are someone who wants to emerge in 2025. Reason being is because there's no initiator, right? You can't initiate this action. You are waiting for people and you are at the mercy of others to give you these referrals. And then when you get these referrals or these people that are intrigued about your business by word, they're not going to be your target audience. They're not going to be your main jobs, and you're going to be hoping for more referrals. That's the cycle, right? You do not want to be caught in this cycle because your business, you're basically like a dog at the dinner table getting scraps from the other people. That's essentially what that is, right? And I don't mean to degrade anyone who is currently relying on word of mouth, but I want you to wake up, and that's the reason for this video. So number 2 we're about to go into right now. Number 2 is cold approach, right? This is door-to-door, cold calling, cold email, anything cold, even old-fashioned flyers, right? This is something that is regular, right? As soon as we start our business, we want to do something to outreach to the people that we want to give our business to, right? We're trying to get ourselves out there. We may not have that much money in our pockets to go throw a whole bunch of advertisements, but this is what we rely on, right? So it's like, let's take a look. Let's take a closer look. These are the methods right here, but 1,000 plus outreaches is at the minimum that you're going to want to do in order to actually get some real results. And these numbers are real, guys. I've done this stuff, so I'm telling you exactly what will happen as a business owner. But you go ahead and you reach out to a whole bunch of people, and you're lucky to get a 5% positive reply rate. So I say 3% positive reply rate, right? So out of those 1,000 people, 30 people have reached out. So you're now having a conversation with 30 people, but 70%, almost 70% of these people are negative conversations. Not meaning that they say like F off or whatever, but they're saying like, no, I don't need it, I'm uninterested, like just unqualified conversations, at least 70%. That leaves us with 9 conversations. So we went from 30, then we went, so 33% positive reply rate off of 1,000 outreaches. And then we went to 9 positive conversations. What's it called? 70% of 30 is 21. So 9 conversations now that you are having with these prospects that you don't even know are fully qualified. So what happens now is that you're stuck in a motion of manual follow-ups, manual calls, etc. And what happens now is call cancellations and limbo reschedules. What limbo rescheduling is when you say with a prospect, I'm going to reschedule, and then, okay, you guys don't meet that time, reschedule, until you're rescheduling like 4 or 5 times when you know damn well you're not going to talk to this person. Then going to unqualified bookings when they do get into your calendar, right? This is all you, by the way, with your own hands. So the more time you're doing this with your hands and using your time, that's taking time away from the tools, right? That's taking time away from your clients, and that's taking time away from actually building a quality business. So now a whole bunch of bookings are unqualified, so you actually are able to only get like 1 to 2 qualified calls, right? And these are scraps, right? So you're able to scrape away with 2 jobs. You're lucky if they're your main jobs, and that is how your business is currently running, right? You do not want this, man. Like, I know you don't, and you want something that will allow you to bring in what you want to bring in. So I'm going to look at this last system with you guys right here, but as you guys can see already, like, realistically, like, these are not systems to rely on, and I hope you could see that, right? So moving to this now. So local ads, right? Local ads are great, 100%, but they're only one part of a system, right? A lot of people like to put their faith in local ads and just dump some money and don't necessarily know what they're doing, right? And what happens is that if you're running local ads without or with being in the field or on site with your team or just managing your business as a business owner, you're not able to catch all of the traffic that comes from the advertisements. my ads are running right now and we get some prospects coming in and filling our forms at like 5 in the morning. I'm not awake at 5. I can't tend to those people. And what happens is that you tend to lose 40% of your inbound traffic, at least 40%. Sometimes it's 50 or more, right? Because you just can't catch everyone. And this is what this leaky bucket represents, right? This is the leaky bucket concept when it comes to ads. Your ads are only as good as the system you have on the back end. This happens now. You have to do a bunch of manual follow-ups, calls, and what happens with this is when you don't intercept them right away, they go into the abyss. And if you chase them into the abyss, it's a very long journey. I'm gonna just tell you that from personal experience. So when you are on the phone with these people, again, it takes time away from what you should actually be doing as a business owner, as a landscaper, in your business, managing your team on the tools, etc. I could go over those examples over and over and over again, right? So what happens after this is now you show up for the consultation and you're not able to actually sort out who's who, right? So you end up quoting a lot of people, and then someone asks you how is business going, right? And you're like, oh, I have like 100 quotes out right now, and that's the only way you could say business is going all right. You know, you don't want to be the guy with 100 quotes out and none in the bag, right? You want to be getting installs from the people that you quote because you're quoting the right people that are qualified for your business. So now I'm going to go over the ideal process that we run here for our clients and how honestly everyone should be running it. Realistically, like this is something that needs to be understood, that if you guys want to grow in the right direction, you're not an octopus, right? You have two hands and you can't multitask. So you need to put your focus in the most important spot and allow the evolving tools around you to help you with that. So this is the system right here, which we use for our clients in order to get them insane results because they're not in the system, right? They're on the tools, they're doing the jobs, they're growing their business. So how we're going to look at this is from the front to back. So I mentioned that local ads are actually a very important part of the process, right? Of the system. And we have these at the front here because when you're getting inbound traffic, right? You're getting the people that want your service, or most of the people that want your service until you qualify them or unqualify them, right? But the thing is that they're coming to you by their own will and you're not chasing them. Therefore, you can focus on moving forward instead of moving in the direction of your next lead. So here we go for ads on the front, and then in the middle here, I just hit the microphone. In the middle here, we now have AI qualification, right? So I mentioned that technology and the tools evolving around us, like this is a part of it, right? You want to understand how you can use these type of things to get your business rolling, because what happens here is that if you replicate yourself with a chatbot, now you can catch not only every drop that comes through the system, because AI doesn't sleep, right? So it's catching everyone, number one, and number two is asking the right questions that move them into the areas that you need them to be. So what I mean by that, it asks them the right questions to make sure that they're qualified enough for you to pitch them with your service, or not pitch them, but book a consultation with them. So the next steps after that we have here, as you notice, like the biggest contrast here, and I'm going to go over this just in a second, but like you see how many steps there are in here in each one of these that you have to take manually, right? And then this doesn't include what I'm about to go over. So if I go back over here, all you have to do after someone is qualified from this is set up the consultation and show up to the consultation. And then you sign the contract. Like you don't have to do any of the grunt work before that. It's literally like Ritz-Carlton silver platter service. That's exactly what this system is. So overall, like I just want you guys to take in what you are currently doing, like be aware of it, right? Because I know you guys may want to just spend your winters in Florida, which I would love to as well. But in order to do that, you need to actually employ the right systems so things could run in the year and actually make you that cash that you need to go down there and lay on the beach, right? So I'm going to chat to you guys later. It's been Caleb Crates. I wanted to just break these things down for you guys. Very important to understand about it. But if you want to learn more about this system right here specifically, just book a one-on-one call with me in the description below, and I'll run you through like a full demo of how this would work with your business specifically. So hope you guys have a great day. We'd love to chat to you soon. Peace.